back to Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm Chef Pam and we're getting ready to make crispy southern fried chicken. Oh my goodness, it is absolutely delicious. And if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes, easy, simple, made from scratch, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on that notification bell so you'll always get my recipes every time I upload a video. Give the video a like and then just keep hanging around because I have a whole channel full of recipes that'll get you there. Let's get busy. Okay, so this is actually part of a whole chicken that I cut up. I'm making a pot of soup over there, some chicken noodle soup. So I took part of the chicken to make the soup, and I'm going to fry up the remainder of the chicken. So the first thing we want to do is get it marinated. This is mayo. I'm using Hellman's mayo. Couple of big scoops there. I will have the instructions and information, measurements and things in the description. I'm also using some red hot sauce. Now this hot sauce is not going to necessarily make it hot, but it's going to give it an amazing flavor. It's vinegar based, so it's going to help in the marinade. So now you can use gloves at this point if you like. I'm just going in with my hands. It's for my family, so I'm not using any gloves today. We're going to cover this up with some plastic wrap and we're going to let it marinate for about 15 to 30 minutes maybe. Should look just like that. Okay, we're going to let this marinate and we'll be back. So we have been marinating for a while now. So the next thing I'm going to do is go in and drain some of this mixture off of here. So we'll be right back. Okay, so now to this, we are going to add some flour, just some all-purpose flour here. A little cornstarch. And a little baking powder, just a tad bit there. Don't need much. We are also going to add in our seasonings. Now I'm using garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, paprika, and chicken bouillon. You can feel free to use whatever your favorite seasonings may be. And from here, I'm gonna go in with my hands in a minute, but you can just go ahead and get this all mixed up the best you can. Just mix it all in there together. Make sure it's blended in there. Mix it up really well. Now, halfway through mixing this, we're going to go in with some seltzer water. Club soda, seltzer water. You can even use 7-Up. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here with my hands because I want to make sure it's all mixed up. Feel free to use gloves if you like. Make sure it's well combined, all mixed up in here. Then we're going to put plastic wrap on it again and let it sit for maybe about 10 minutes. Let some of that flour soak up some of that water. Oh my goodness, this is smelling amazing. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get this covered, wash up my hand, get it covered, and we'll be back. While our oil is heating up, we're going to go ahead and get our chicken batter and just let it rest for a few minutes. Just let it hang out. Try to whisk your flour or take a fork and run through it just to make sure there's no clumps in here. You can season your flour if you like, but I'm only putting a very small coating of flour on it so it won't need all that extra seasoning because trust me, this chicken is really seasoned. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And when you're frying your chicken, don't overcrowd your skillet. That's what makes chicken come out super greasy. So don't do that. Please don't do that. And you can test your flour. You want, not your flour, your oil. You want your cooking oil to be at about 350 degrees. Look at that. Look at that. That's looking amazing already. You know we're going to have us some crispy skin on there. You want it to be at about 350 degrees. Now you can take a little flour and put in your oil to test it to see if it's hot enough. But if you have a thermometer, go ahead, bring your thermometer out and use it. Look at that chicken, guys. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing already? Yes. Okay, I'm going to get the rest of this chicken battered, or coated in flour rather, and then we will be back. Okay guys, like I said, I'm using a thermometer. We should be almost there. So let's check it out. Yep, we're right at close to 320, so I'll give it another second or two and we're ready to go. Okay guys, we're good to go. Lay your chicken in there nice and easy. As I said, don't overcrowd your skillet. Work in batches. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, we are all done, ready to put this batch out, guys. 2 chef tips. Don't put your fried chicken directly on a paper towel or any type of napkin or anything, because if you do, it's going to get soggy on that end. Look how crispy that is. Delicious. You hear my son in the background, don't you? He already had a piece. Look at that crispiness. Oh my goodness.
I would eat that up if I was a vegetarian.
Second pro tip, guys. I guess it's going to be 3 pro tips. Let your oil come back up to temp, because when you take the chicken out and put new chicken in, it's going to redo, so let it come back up. Third tip, always add just a tad bit of salt to anything that you fry when it first comes out. Okay, putting our second batch in. Guys, we are all done. I'm going to break open a piece so you guys can see how nice and tender and juicy it is inside. Oh my goodness. Ooh, it smells amazing. Yes. Okay, hang on. Let me bring you guys in closer. Okay, we are going to cut open a piece. Yes. Let me see. Look how crispy that is. Ooh, make sure to focus. Oh man, I know y'all wish y'all had some. I'm sorry, guys. Ooh. Ooh, look at that, look at that, look at that. Glistening. Let me see if y'all can hear the crunch. See if y'all can hear the crunch. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can taste it. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. And this is delicious. I really do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Oh my goodness. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing. Ooh, have a bite, have a bite. And the creek don't rise. Mmm.